All right, welcome back. My house is a big log house. People are asking where should I put my Carpenter bee traps. This is on the hot side to the south. This is the first place I ever saw activity, so I placed one there. It gets full every year. Further down the road, a little less busy. That's about this year's worth right there. This one here on the bottom of the highest part of our house, it has already been emptied because it got so full. That one runs and basically captures what's up in here. I can't get one all the way to the top there because I don't have a ladder high enough, so I just spray really well. Down here, the next one that I have is right here on the corner. You can see that one's about half full. Again, all these on the south side of the house. There's a view of the full house. You can kind of see what we're working with. We're going to the east side of my house. A lot of trees over here, very tall ones. This side doesn't get nearly as much sun. I just make sure it's sprayed really, really well because the majority of the bees hang out on the south side over here where I just showed you that other trap that's right there. That seems to capture most of them. Spraying takes care of the rest. This is the north side of my house. On the low section here, I don't get any carpenter bees, so I have no traps in this area. Same goes when we get to the low section on the other side. No carpenter bee traps in that area either. Again, this side faces north. A lot of carpenter bees up here, not as many as in the back. I can't get all the way up to the top, so I place one near the peak and I place a little one, another one a little bit lower. The one that's up near the peak gets way more bees than the lower one, but it still does get some. This is inside that area. I spray pretty heavy in here. If you get real close, you'll see I've got a lot of holes. You can't, the traps won't keep up, so you got to keep spraying. My Talstar takes care of the rest of those, and then I have to go back and fill these holes. This has been about probably 3 years worth of unfilled, and then usually I either get out a ladder, or this year I think we're gonna rent something to try to fill those up. But again, you can see the two spots. Let me get back here a little bit further. You can see that that one up there has quite a few bees in it. The one that's down below, not nearly as many. This is the west side of the house. Again, it's got a very high peak on it, coming all the way down. The trap that's all the way up there gets a lot of bees up there near the very, very top. The ones that are located down a little bit lower, not nearly as many. You'll see this one, there's only a couple of bees in there. And if we go to the trap on the other side, I don't believe this one has ever caught a bee. The bees that are in there right now are bees that I placed in there to kind of lure more bees in. This is my woodshed. It faces south. You can see they have been in here and munched on all sorts of things, but they tend to stay away from the trap. I don't know what it is, so I spray heavy in here, and when they get in there and they start eating things, and you can see if you don't have traps or spray, they are gonna just totally destroy whatever they can get into. I mean, this area looks absolutely horrible. Probably have to be replaced. Carpenter bee trap, didn't really get much of anybody. A lot of this damage though occurred before I could get traps up. There's nobody living here now because once I figured it out, I got the trap out and I started spraying this heavy with Talstar. This side is also on the south side, but it's the southwestern side. We don't get a lot of bees down here for some reason. So I do have no traps on this side. Where I do have to be careful though, is that area up there above that roof. If you're not careful, they will get in there. I spray that area heavy with Talstar, and I haven't had any return over the last couple of years on this side or the other side.